To celebrate Halloween, our company booked an immersive rural horror escape room. My boss said whoever could make it to the end without screaming would get a $10,000 reward. As a seasoned horror movie fan, I was instantly tempted. The core character in the escape room was a scarecrow wearing an oversized pumpkin head. I admired how well the props were made, but the chainsaw noise was too loud. So I slipped into a hidden compartment, put on my headphones, and scrolled through reels. The next day, I woke up to a strong metallic stench mixed with the sickly sweet smell of rotting pumpkin. The police told me our boss had canceled the booking at the last minute, and the actor originally assigned to play the character had gotten food poisoning. That pumpkin-headed figure wasn't one of their staff. I was woken up by the stench. It was so overwhelming it hit like a punch to the head. The metallic tang of rust mixed with the fermented rot of pumpkin forced its way up my nose, leaving my throat raw. I jolted upright, only to slam my head into something hard, stars bursting across my vision. Damn. Clutching my head, it took me a long moment before I could make out where I was. A cramped hidden compartment. Right, this was the escape room. Last night, the pumpkin-headed character's chainsaw had been too loud, so I'd slipped into this hidden storage space. I'd even been a little proud of myself, thinking I lived up to my reputation as both a seasoned escape room player and a horror movie expert. As the noise outside faded, I put on my headphones, scrolled through some reels, and drifted off. Where were my coworkers? Had the game ended? Who won the $10,000 prize? I pushed open the compartment door, and an even stronger metallic stench hit me head-on, nearly knocking me off my feet. The farmhouse set outside was dimly lit, with only a few prop lanterns hanging on the walls, casting a faint, sickly yellow glow just enough for me to see the hellscape in front of me. There was blood everywhere. Dark red splattered across hay bales, wooden walls, even the ceiling. Just as I was thinking the production value of this escape room was insane, the props disturbingly realistic, I saw bodies. Mangled bodies sprawled in grotesque, twisted positions. I recognized the plaid shirt. It belonged to Kevin, the programmer who joined the company the same time I did. He was usually obsessively clean. Now half his body was soaked in thick, blackened blood, and the one in the Chanel suit was our department director. Her head was gone. In its place was a smashed pumpkin, split open and still oozing thick red pulp. Forensic officers were crouched nearby, photographing the scene. The moment it hit me that none of this was part of the set, none of it was props, my stomach twisted violently, bile rising in my throat. I clamped a hand over my mouth, forcing the nausea back down. Ugh. The dry heave echoed sharply through the dead silent farmhouse. "Sir, there's someone alive over here," a young officer shouted. My whole body jolted, my legs gave out, and I collapsed onto the ground. Within moments, they pulled me out of the escape room. At the entrance, a middle-aged man was speaking to the police, sweat pouring down his face. "Officer, I swear, the booking last night was canceled." The owner's voice trembled, on the verge of breaking. It was their boss, William Zhu. He called personally to cancel it. He said they had other plans. My head rang. Canceled? And what had we been doing last night? What he said next sent a chill straight through me. And the actor we booked for the role got food poisoning yesterday afternoon from undercooked mushrooms. He's still in the hospital. The owner's eyes widened as he stared straight at me. Last night, we didn't have anyone scheduled to play the pumpkin-headed character at all. The lights in the municipal interrogation room were blinding, more suffocating than the dim lanterns in the escape room. Across from me sat Daniel Shaw, head of the city's criminal investigation unit. Beside him, taking notes, was a young female officer named Emily. "Miss Sullivan, go over what happened last night again. In detail." Daniel's voice was calm, but carried an unmistakable pressure. "Don't leave anything out, no matter how insignificant it seems." I nodded, trying to steady my voice. "Last night was Halloween. Our boss, William Zhu, booked out a rural horror-themed escape room. He said anyone who made it through without screaming would get $10,000. There were 9 of us. After we went in, I went through everything. The layout, mechanisms, and performance of the scarecrow character with the oversized pumpkin head. He didn't move, just listened in silence. You said the pumpkin-headed character chased you with a chainsaw? Yes. It was incredibly loud, just this constant buzzing. And you found it too noisy, so you went off and hid in a compartment? Yeah. I've done a lot of escape rooms. There's usually some kind of hidden space like that. Daniel exchanged a glance with Emily. Something about that look made me uneasy. So you found the compartment, climbed inside, and then put on your headphones and watched videos until you fell asleep? Yes. Where's your phone? In my pocket. Emily walked over, put on gloves, and took my phone from my coat pocket. She tapped on it for a moment, then handed it to Daniel.